Just like womp, and it goes on way too long. But anyway.
So when you are preparing for a show or a tour, like, you know, like I've been seeing you guys live for so long now, like what is the set, like how do you come up with a set list? Because there's like so many, like if you go back through like even some of the split stuffs and like, you know, that split that you did with the Mangies and stuff, so many songs, you know, but they don't make it into the set, you know, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like what decides what, you know, like if you're going to bring out a new song or one that you haven't played in a while?
Just yell it out.
My 3-year-old loves Chewy Chewy.
Yeah,
oh yeah, we don't play that one.
No, you never.
But yeah, we just yell them out.
Like Houston, we have a problem. Everything's okay. Girl About Town, Peppermint
Everything's
Girl.
okay. We played. Houston didn't come out that good live. Everything's okay is one I'd like to play. I forgot about it, but we just yell them out. Unfortunately, we were trying to switch things up, and we were, but then everybody complained that we weren't doing Parasite, Punk Rock Girls, Ursula. And finally, we're like, we've got to do them because people feel cheated if we don't. So it's like,
right.
See You Later, Fuckface is always a welcome addition.
We play See You Later, Fuckface now. We're not doing Get a Life and Live It, Lose It. We did it once on this tour, but
like I think She's Starting to Like Me would be awesome, but you know, without the piano, that'd be kind of difficult to replicate.
We were gonna do that on the pop tour. It was just, you know, again, we did that, and it was just like. Kids are like, this place sucks. Like, you know, we just fucking couldn't do it. Girl About Town, that's a good one.
That is a great one.
It's Cold Outside, that was a good one.
Okay, we were talking about that just earlier today. Who is that? Was that a cover?
Yeah.
Who was that a cover originally by?
The Choir.
Okay.
A band from the 60s.
So yeah. I just asked them because I was
the
like...
Dead Boys did it, too.
We were talking about Stiv Bators earlier.
Yeah, they did it. And then I talked to Joey Ramone about, you know, I'd asked him if he'd sing on an album, and I was telling him that we're doing It's Cold Outside. He's like, yeah, Stiv did that. That's a great song, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, that I don't know.
I got on the old iTunes the other night and downloaded Back to the Basement. $9.99, your way.
Hey, there we go.
Everyday Girl, going to make it into the set list?
No, we're not playing really any pop. Once in a while we do Deborah Jean, but we're not playing like Psycho Overused about as wimpy as it gets, or Deborah Jean.
The wimpy is so good.
Yeah, it's hard to. I thought Everyday Girl came out great, really. I really did. I love the new album.
That's my favorite song. That's my favorite song on that album.
Yeah, that one came out great, you know. So where I was really happy with the new album. So I don't know. Tonight we haven't been playing that much. We're gonna like give it a few months, let everybody digest it, and then like the next tour from here on in, we'll slam even more. Back to the Basement, we were doing the instrumental, we were doing Roller Dog, Tit Fuck, we've been playing every night.
Yeah, I now, if you could explain to me, what is that?
Tit Fuck? It was just a funny...
I think it has, I was listening to it and I was deciphering, I think it has something to do with Tit Fuck.
Yeah, it was just, I remember I was going out with this chick, and I was in Brazil, open up for Marky, and it was like 30,000 people every night. It was huge. And so, like, I call back there to say hi, and I'm like, oh my God, it was sold out, it was fucking crazy. And then I go, what's up with you? She goes, oh, I just took the girls to soccer practice and baked an apple pie. You know, and I was like thinking I was working on this song Tit Fuck, and I was like, great, I just played in front of 20,000 people and wrote a song called Tit Fuck, and I was like, well, this ain't working out. So we kind of wrote it as a joke, but everybody likes it now. So
okay, so I know that you're not on the Twitter, but Dr. Frank is on the Twitter.
Dr. Frank.
Dr. Frank's on the Twitter because of an interview I read with you once. Me and him both got on the Amazon, bought King Dork.
Oh yeah,
excellent book.
Yeah, definitely.
He had a question, Jason did, about toast. Are punk rock girls now, in fact, better than toast? You're getting older.
Yes. Yes.
Where did that come from? Like, just because it rhymed?
Well, the MTX song Toast, so, you know, I just threw that in there. I was a big MTX fan.
He wrote that book. I haven't read that. He wrote another book, too.
Yeah, I haven't read that one. I just read The King Dork.
Is there really a Queer's biography that you're working on as well?
I am, yeah, but that's going to... I'm hopefully finish it, like this year, but actually, I don't know, maybe next year. I'm working on this tour diary for the Marky tour Dave and I did, but I've got about 3/4 of it done, but I just haven't had the time to sit down and like fucking do it. So it was pretty interesting.
Do you like hire somebody to like you just like kind of dictate to them? Or,
no.
Or do you actually write it right?
Yeah, I write it right out.
It'd be hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, no, I'm psyched. It was a really funny tour, you know, and so I'm working on that first, and then I got a couple other ones. You know, I don't know. We'll see. It's one of my little things I'm doing around the bend in the river, you know. I got a kick out of it. I mean, the tour was about 3 years ago, and it's between Dave and I, we remembered every fucking day vividly, even now.
Well, you're not drinking. That probably helps.
No, but it's just like, so a lot of tours blend into one another. I can't tell you. I remember doing this and that, but I can't tell you which tour. But, you know, that Marky tour was just like fucking so crazy.
I interviewed him once, and I listened to it the other day, and I was just like, oh, God. It was awful. Like, because I was expecting an agent or somebody to call, or his manager or something. So when I answered, I knew what time he was supposed to call, and when I hit the button on the con, I was like, hey, you know, Rock 104.9 or whatever. He's like, yo, is this Sam Steele? And I just got my gut jumped, so I was like, that's Marky Ramone. Oh my God. And he's like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, hey.
Marky's great. He's
and I started gushing, and I was like, I don't mean to gush. But you're a Ramone. And he's like, listen, I put my pants on every day just like everybody else and scratch my ass and get a cup of coffee, okay?
Yeah, Marky's pretty. He's a good guy. He was very nice to us. Him and his wife Marion are just super people. I still keep in touch with him. It was great. You know, the tour we did with him was crazy because of the road crew that we were traveling with, not Marky. Marky kind of felt bad about the whole thing, but it is what it is. You know, it wasn't his fault. The promoter books Marky, and he also booked the Queer, so we all knew each other, you know, and it was just like he hired this fucking road crew and never roadied it, so it's just like it got fucking crazy, man. But certainly Marky, he's good people. Yeah, I learned a lot from Marky.
He was very nice to me, and he put me at ease, and it was just like, I am a Ramone, but also I'm just a normal dude. You know what I'm saying? And he was actually, at the time, the whole thing, the reason for the press junket was he was promoting Ramone's Too Tough to Break condoms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the whole interview was actually about condoms. I couldn't talk about like the history, you know, what I wanted to talk to about. It was like, eventually he's like, steer it towards the condoms.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. The condoms.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Marky's a nice guy.
You got the Screeching Weasel Weekend coming up in Chicago. That is sold out. The Weasel movie, there's like Ben Weasel tweets all that crap like so much, you know. Like, and there was a video of you the other day doing Too Many Twinkies, showing somebody how to play Too Many Twinkies. It got posted up on the Weasel movie site.
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, are you a part of the interviewing for the documentary that they're doing?
I got interviewed about 2 weeks ago before, but
down here.
I don't know about that thing.
Just look.
Yeah, I got interviewed. Yeah, so it was good. Those guys did a good job too, I thought. So I'm excited. I mean, it's great for us that Ben's playing again because it really helps the whole scene, you know. Because they were always like the head after Green Day hit a big. The Screeching Weasel was like always, you know, the biggest band, the band we all looked up to, the Queer, you know, MTX, the Queers, all of us. I mean, we're all family, but we all looked up to Ben. And, you know, it's great that they're playing, you know. I think it's great.
We got tickets for April.
Well, we were going to play, but we couldn't get the whole thing together logistically. We were going to play on Philly, Greensboro, and Atlanta, but it just didn't come through.
Well, let's wrap this thing up, man. Thank you so much. I mean, it's knowing that you are around. Like, if the Queers are out on tour somewhere, it makes my shitty life just feel better. Like, if I know that Joe Queer is out playing somewhere, then, like, you know, that means that something is right in the world, you know?
Yeah.
So please, you know, don't stop.
I don't know. I think I'm a lifer at this point. I don't know what else I'll fucking do. So.
Thanks so much.
But anyway, thanks, Sam. But we'll see you guys out there, right?
We will be out here. We got hand stamps. We bought light bulbs, and we got into the show, man.